Well, everyone has been catching up with Todd Frazier the last couple of weeks, and why not I, since I've known him most of his life. Todd, of course, the newest, well, I shouldn't even say the newest, one of the new members of the New York Yankees. And, of course, everyone in the area knows within the last couple of weeks, traded by the Chicago White Sox to the Yankees, which has caused quite a stir here in Toms River and Ocean County. And, Todd, good to catch up with you. And now that it's sort of settled in a little bit, the trade now a couple of weeks old, how do you feel about the whole thing? And how has it changed your life in terms of being able to commute and stay at home and see your wife and your kids more?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I didn't know what to expect coming in, and I thought I'd be a Yankee like my last couple of years playing, but honestly, it's been a whirlwind from growing up here watching them to, meeting Derek Jeter and all the Yankee guys, and now I got Paul O'Neill just walking around the stadium, just like he's just a regular guy, and now for my family it's pretty cool too as well because. Some days on day games I get to go home, spend time with them, and enjoy their company even more. So it feels like I'm back at home playing in high school, going home after the game.
I know a lot has been made up over your commute. I know the first couple of days, obviously, you commuted the 80-plus miles. Have you found a place up in northern Jersey which allows you on certain days to stay there as opposed to making the trip back to Toms River?
Yeah, like days like when there's back-to-back games or, night game after night game. If there's a day game, I'm going to go home. So I've done it twice already. Day games, I'll go home, and then, at 12 o'clock, I'll drive up and basically take the hour and 20-minute drive, and that's that. But I'll stay at a hotel in the city here. We're actually looking for a place now probably up in North Jersey, and we'll stay there for the 2.5 months. Around.
I think so much was made more of the non-baseball end than the baseball end when you made the move here. The whole idea, family and friends could see and stuff like that. Is the baseball part now settling in? You've got adjusted to your new teammates. Do you feel like you've kind of found your footing with that?
Yeah, without a doubt. They welcome me with open arms. They've been very gracious. This is a team that wants to win, Kev. It's a team that, has the ability. I mean, we just signed Jaime Garcia and Sonny Gray, which I know really well. And I think Sonny Gray was the number one pitcher out there, to be honest with you, him and Yu Darvish. And, Brian Cashman's done a really great job of picking up these guys. And we got a great opportunity here in New York, and I couldn't be happier.
It's been an interesting season for you from Todd. I don't know if a lot of people know you came out of spring training. You were not 100% healthy. You battled a little bit of a virus early in the year. I know you lost a lot of weight, and you got off to a slow start. You kind of found your stride around June 1st. Things started falling into place. And then, of course, this crazy deal where you were on the road. You went from Chicago, and then you had to go out to Seattle and all that. You kind of feel like your best baseball is left in these final couple of months?
I do. I think year coming off of I think second half of last year was my best second half I've had, and I do. I got more in the tank, and I understand I had some ups and downs and a little more downs going on, especially in spring training. I had an oblique injury. I hurt my hand. The story keep going, but that's what happens. As time goes, some injuries are going to happen, and you just got to deal with it. And I think, for me, I think I have a great opportunity. I think my body is where it needs to be, and I'm pretty healthy right now. So I'm excited, and I'm ready to get going. If I can produce, do something good at, one or two things a day, like yesterday, 2 RBIs and, help the team win, I think we're going to be better off. It don't matter where you hit in this lineup, man. It's a pretty good lineup up and down.
I was going to say, also, you don't have to be the guy. You can be one of the guys, a little less pressure, batting a little lower in the lineup, and knowing there are guys in front of you who can really deliver.
Yeah, without a doubt. And, just to have, you go from top to bottom. With Brett Gardner having a heck of a year. Then we got Sanchez and Judge. And then me and Chase Headley at the bottom of the lineup. I mean, to be honest with you, we got a lot of 3, 4, 5 hitters from 1 through 9, and we're just starting to get hot. Like yesterday, we didn't start Didi Gregorius or Brett Gardner, and we still got 7 runs on the board. So it goes to show you what type of team we have. And then you look at the bullpen. I mean, these starters just have to pretty much go 5 or 6 innings, and it's pretty much lights out from there.
It's also got to be exciting, Todd, to be in a pennant race. You didn't have that in your 2 years in Chicago, and I know you had that the 1 year in Cincinnati where it was pennant baseball, but it's got to be fun now. We hit August to know that every game from now on out really does mean something.
Yeah, it's been at least 3 years, 3.5, 4 years now that, I'm playing for something. And it feels like a new season, to be honest with you. Some of the younger guys asked me when I was with the White Sox, how's playoff baseball? I said, man, I just hope you get a chance to experience. I know Adam Dunn had one game. I think it was in a wild card game. He ever got to experience it. But it's a totally different story, and now it's even greater now in New York. I know you've been to some of these games here, and I've been to a couple in the playoffs. Every pitch is crazy, and like I said, we just have a really good opportunity, and we're playing for something now. So it's time. It's time to show your guns now. Let's go.
Obviously you're delighted about being in New York, and why wouldn't you be? But there was a lot of speculation with you a couple of weeks ago, and, there was talk that on the day you were actually dealt, you could have been sent to the Boston Red Sox. And I'm just wondering if there is, though, added pressure on you, and I don't just mean the baseball standpoint from being in New York, because you played in Chicago, which is a big city. But let's be honest, I'm sure there are a lot of cousins that have come out of the woodwork, friends from high school who maybe you haven't talked to in years. The demand on your time, on the tickets and stuff like that, is that a burden for you?
To be honest with you, it's not bad. It's not bad. I thought it would be worse. People are starting to understand. It's tough to do. We only get a certain amount of tickets. It's very low, but when people come, I tell them, man, get those bleacher seats, man. They're real cheap. These tickets are expensive out here, so I'd rather be in the bleachers anyway, man. A lot of commotion, a lot of excitement out there, but. No, everybody's been great. Friends, family. The first day was a little hectic, but then it kind of settled from there. And I got great friends and family, so man, I got nothing really to worry about.
Have you gotten used to wearing that number 29?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't even worry about it. I remember that there was a little commotion about me having 21, but it is what it is. I don't need the number. There's some guys that really want a certain number. 21's great. It's what I came up with, but to put on a Yankee uniform, I'll be any number in the world, to be honest with you.
And obviously for you, this is the final year of a contract, and you're 31 years old. You'll be 32 next baseball season. I would guess at the end of all this, things will pan itself out. But if it worked out, I'm sure you wouldn't mind retiring in pinstripes.
Yeah, that'd be pretty exciting, to be honest with you. Everything in here is just unbelievable. When from the security on down to the coaching staff, to everyone that works here, they treat you like royalty, which is the best thing in the world, and they want you to be good. So they give you all the things that you need to be healthy, and I think it'll be a great spot to finish out in, and to finish my career. Very nice, and hopefully these last 2 months here, and then into the playoffs. I can show what I got, and I know what my capabilities are. So, strap it up, Kev. It's time to go, man. It's going to be a fun last 2 months.
All right, now you've obviously done a ton of interviews in these couple of weeks. Have you been asked any really stupid questions? Be honest. Any
stupid questions? I know They keep saying I'm commuting every day. I don't know. It's just a pain in the butt. They keep showing. You know what the question is about Al Leiter? They always say he's from Toms River, and I keep explaining to them that he was from Pine Beach. That question, I don't think it's a stupid one, but I think I always bust his shots. I always keep telling him, man, I'm the poster boy at Toms River, and he's the poster boy at Pine Beach, so I bust his shots.
Well, you know what that is, because he was born in what was then Community Medical Center, so he was born in Toms River, and I think you were born in Point Pleasant Hospital, right?
Of course. Yeah.
So some people say Todd Frazier was born in Point Pleasant. It was just that you were born in a hospital. You're a Toms River guy.
Yes, exactly. You're born in one place, I guess, and then I think it's where you're growing up. So we got that understanding out of the way.
I also understand you've been asked to compare pizza in New Jersey and New York, and I think you gave New York a little bit of an edge, didn't you?
No, the guy was pushing me, man. The guy was pushing me. He was being a pain in the butt. So, I got to be honest. I think they're the same, to be honest. The thin crust is always the same. The cheese is always good. But there's nothing like a late-night pizza anywhere in the tri-state area.
Todd, I appreciate you giving us a few minutes. It really has been an exciting time for local baseball fans to give them an added reason to root for the guys in pinstripes. The fact that you're in first place in the division doesn't hurt easy, doesn't hurt at all. So, as always, I thank you for your time. I hope you stay healthy, and these next couple of months are really enjoyable for you and the Yankees.
All right, always a pleasure talking to you, man. Have a good one.
You know how hard it is for me to wish the Yankees good luck? Do you know what that's like? It's like a knife in the back.
I understand totally. I understand.
All right, man. Hey, Todd, thanks a lot. I'll talk to you soon. All right, buddy?
Have a good one.
Thanks, man.